the third overall pick in the NFL draft. Patriots quarterback Drake Maye is with us. Drake, good afternoon. It's great to have you.
What's going on? Y'all doing all right? Thanks for having me on.
All right, love the energy here. Real quick here before we get into the nuts and bolts of things. How many times have you listened to that intro, sort of? It's gotta be me. Do you like that, or do you not like that?
Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. I think it's something new. Yeah, I'm not opposed to it.
All right, we're going to keep it then. We're going to keep it rolling. Even though I've been trying to shoot that down because we play it every break, because all we do is talk about you. You're one of the new quarterbacks here. How excited are you to get up here and get going in rookie minicamp that's coming up?
Yeah, I'm pumped. We get in on Thursday, so I'm super excited to get with the guys, get going for rookie minicamp for a few days, and then get kind of acclimated with the older guys. That's kind of one of the best parts about coming to a new team is getting acclimated with the guys, getting to know them, getting kind of show them what I'm about, and just to meet all the guys and show my personality. I'm just excited for kind of a new beginning. I've been in North Carolina my whole life. Excited to get somewhere new and great sports town up there. And I know that they got a lot going on right now with the Bruins and Celtics, so just excited to join that and get things going.
Drake, just as an observer, the draft process, it feels and seems exhausting.
Yeah.
Just for fans, never mind the guys that are actually taking part in it. All the stuff that you had to do to get ready, the combine, the pro day, the visits, everything that goes into that. Are you happy to have that behind you now and get back to focusing on football and what you actually want to be doing?
Yeah, I think it's an awesome feeling, kind of getting to know where you're finally going. Like you said, it's a 4-month process where you're training for 2 months hard and you go to combine, and then you train for me it was another month hard working on my pro day, and then you're going to all these visits, and you got teams coming to see you in between. So you guys basically you got something new, 1 or 2 things new every week that you got to kind of change your mind to and change your focus to. So I'm just glad to get to know where I'm finally going. And like you said, it's a long process. I wish the draft was closer after the season, but at the same time, I know it's a big deal now. And y'all saw the turnout in Detroit. Just a crazy thing nowadays is how big the draft is.
Yeah, it was fun watching you in Detroit move around, interacting with the kids, and then obviously on draft day, draft night, and then the day after. How close did you know that it was going to be New England? Like that process of, was it Coach Mayo talking to you? Was it Mr. Kraft? Was it Elliott Wolf and his crew? Just like the week prior to that, maybe even 2 or 3 weeks, did you start to get an inkling it's probably going to be New England?
No, I think the hardest thing about the draft as a prospect is you go to all these teams, you go on these visits. They come visit you for my pro day, and you kind of you're in there and you're interviewing and you're watching film and basically get no feedback. I go out of the meetings like, hey, I think I did good. I don't really know because these teams try to show their hand and really tell you how you feel. But I think the Patriots were awesome. I think Elliott and Coach Mayo and I think every meeting I feel like I went into and just try to be myself. And at the end of the day, I feel like I think we really hit it off, and just a winning mindset. I think we shared the same common goal in that, wanting to win and work hard. So at the end of the day, it was awesome getting that phone call. I didn't really know going in the draft. You didn't know, so getting that phone call sitting in the draft room was pretty awesome.
Who'd you have the most contact with from the Patriots throughout that whole process, Drake?
Ooh, that's a good question. I think after the visit, it was I was with Coach Mayo and Coach Van Pelt probably the most kind of through the phone. And not much contact through the phone. They'll give you a call to check in every now and then, the front office. But really, it's mostly they saw me on my pro day and then at the visit. So other than that, and most of it was just kind of in person. On the phone stuff wasn't much of it.
Who is it now? Who do you talk to most on a regular basis?
Yeah, Coach TC, quarterback coach, and then Coach Van Pelt, and checking in every now and then with when I went up there, I saw Elliott and Matt first, so just checking in with those guys when I got up there first, and now just started getting to work. Started getting the offensive, get my iPad out, so when watching film and just trying to get going. So mostly the offensive staff now.
Speaking of work, Drake, we obviously know your size, and you can throw a ball through a wall. A lot of people talk about your footwork. And you operated out of the gun a lot with the clap, as far as the snap count. What are the things you have? What are the things you have to work on the most before you get things up and running here before real camp in July? What do you want to do personally?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is being detailed. Knowing all the new with Coach Van Pelt's offense, knowing all the details first. And I think going out there and like a deer in the headlights as a rookie is not smart. So fine tuning that and really study it and get to know it and be able to teach it back to somebody. That's how kind of I learn things. Be able to teach it back to somebody is when I really feel like you know it. So you'll grind that and get really detailed in the playbook and the formations, all the motions, all those stuff. And like I said, from the shotgun and the clap, working on my cadence and under center and using that as a weapon. I think that's a big thing in the NFL, using cadence, as a weapon, and just start from there. Just being under center, you go under center a lot in the red zone in college, but like I said, not as much in the open field. Just getting used to that. But I feel like my game translates pretty well to the NFL. So I'm looking forward to that, and looking forward to just getting with the guys, getting out there and getting going.
Have you had a chance to talk to any of the other quarterbacks on the roster, and if so, what's been their message to you?
Yeah, Jacoby. Actually, Sam Howell's one of my best friends. Jacoby was with Sam this past year in Washington, and Jacoby's reached out to me, and I got to know him pretty well through Sam, so he's been awesome, and I just looking forward to get to work with him. And obviously, I know Joe Milton, from college, seen him at camps and Manning camp, and some of these other kind of times you cross paths with him. So I'm looking forward to being in that room, and I think we got a great room. So just excited to be with those guys and compete.
You're not going to get one of those throwing contests where you're going to throw your arm out. We'll see who could throw it further. You or Milton, like 85, 90, 95, and it keeps going up from there.
Yeah, Joe can throw it now. Joe can throw it. I ain't going to turn it down now. I ain't going to turn it down.
I like that. I like that. Let's get some extra sauce on that.
I thought you were going to say something about Jacoby Brissett having gone to the wrong school in North Carolina. I thought there was going to be something about that in there.
Yeah, no, he's rivals, but he's got bragging rights. So I really try not to bring it up unless I gotta talk back a little bit. So he's got bragging rights. I think he went 3-1 against North Carolina in his time. So not much to say about that one.
Drake, Coach Brown talked about the NIL deals and the portal and everything, and the amount of people that came after you after your last year. How interesting was that process of, wow, there's a lot of money, there's all these deals out there, but he says you declined everything because you want to remain a Tar Heel and you wanted to stay there.
Yeah, I think it was almost like it must have been like a taste of NFL free agency. What it seemed like. It's pretty crazy kind of NIL space, and I think nowadays they can't really reach out to you in college. So they reach out to my high school coach and some of my family members, so that they try to kind of sneak around and find a way to do it. They'll find a way, but really it was important to me. Just North Carolina and Chapel Hill is such a special place, and it's done so much for my family. Both my parents went here, and my brother won a national championship here on the basketball team, and I live with my other brother here, Bo. So it was an easy decision for me. I think loyalty and it kind of speaks to the Patriot. I think kind of the Patriot way is a lot of guys stay around and like Slater is now coaching for the team and helping out. So a lot of those guys hang around and kind of want just loyalty, speak loyalty, and that's what I'm about. I didn't want to really go chase money and go into a new locker room and have to meet all those new guys. I just want to kind of stay with my guys and go out there and compete and try to win some ball games.
There wasn't one thing like you said, ooh, that thing's cool, or this one deal looks really good, and like you turned it down and like, damn it, I wish I did it. It was crazy.
No, I really didn't get into talking with any of these teams, so I really didn't have a real on paper or what it would have been, but I definitely think it was a tough decision for me though, because obviously competing for a national championship is what I wanted to do, and with the 14 playoff, it was tough. In the ACF, you got to run the table, but I felt like we had a chance of doing that. But it's tough kind of balancing that. Whether staying here and not have as good a chance, but that was kind of probably the tough decision of why even some people made a little thought in my mind just to go and win a national championship and be able to compete with my brothers who each have one. So it'd be pretty cool.
We're talking with Patriots quarterback Drake Maye. And Drake, you just mentioned sort of the loyalty aspect, the Patriot way, things like that, how you sort of conduct your business. And in line with that, it was announced yesterday that you will be taking part in a pretty important event that Zoe has been a part of, that I've been a part of over the years, and that is you have been named the honorary chair of the 25th anniversary Best Buddies Challenge, which will take place coming up at the start of June. Why was this important for you to sort of get involved in this and get involved in charity work already here in New England?
Yeah, first off, I'm just so excited. I think it's an honor. Like I said, it seems like up there in Boston, I really haven't got a glimpse of it, but it seems like a huge deal. What Best Buddies does just help support and people with autism, Down syndrome, and all the intellectual and developmental disabilities. It's also put a smile on their face, and really at the end of the day, working with some of the buddies, they really put a smile on your face. That's the best part about it. So, yeah, the event, I think it's Saturday, June 1st. Cape Cod, we're going to cycle, run, and walk. Just be a part and help support. And I'm just excited to be a part of it. I ask, the listeners to, sign up at bestbuddieschallenge.org/HP. Just to be a awesome event. Going there, I think, one of the best things with Boston is you hear, all the people around. It's such a great, sports town and supporting. So one of the first things I'm doing is get involved with Best Buddies, and that's what was important to me. Get up there in Boston and not chase some deal or some new car. Chase something that's important and impactful in the community.
It's awesome, man. And we've done this event for a while. We've done the games. We've done the bike ride. You're going to get a hell of a cookout dinner at Craigville Beach.
Clam bake.
You really learn about Cape Cod on this event. But the amount of people that come out and support it, like we've done a lot of these things, but this is top shelf.
It's amazing,
Yeah.
the work that they do.
Great
again,
money they raise.
Like you mentioned, it officially begins on that Friday, the 31st, but the big day is Saturday, June 1st. There's going to be hundreds of people cycling and taking part in this, and Drake Maye is going to be taking part in it, and he's going to be there, and it's going to be a great opportunity for people to meet you and for you to meet other people that'll be there. And so I got to ask, are you a seafood guy?
Yeah, yes, sir. I think you got to be. I think you got to be a seafood. So looking forward to getting acclimated to some of the food up there. I'm used to barbecue down here in the South, but and like I said, looking forward to Boston, and they got great food. So excited. Like I said, I think after the event will be a huge celebration with beachside, I think a concert and a bunch of good food. So sounds like a great time. Looking forward to it.
I think I can show you a couple good places. Hey, last question for me. Is this the same type of energy we're going to get every day from Drake Maye? Is this?
Yeah, it's every day. This is me.
Hell
This is
yeah.
me. I grew up with 3 older brothers, so I got a lot of picked on and got a lot of energy myself. So this is me. This is who I am, and I'm not going to change.
All right, what's up? Let's go. McCone's got one more for you. What do you got, McCone?
yeah.
Look,
Important question.
You just mentioned a concert. You're from North Carolina. We got a big lineup of country concerts at Gillette this summer. You're going to be going to Zach Bryan or Kenny Chesney or any of those?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think I'll definitely try to make it out. Those, some of my favorites. I think I went to Zach Bryan before. King Chesney, I've never been one of King Chesney. That'd be pretty sweet. So any kind of
That's
country.
Joe's favorite.
It's my favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I heard. I think my dad and mom said that's one of their favorites. So
bring 'em
I'll
up.
definitely make it out to one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So
well, good
I heard
time.
Gillette a great spot for a concert. I heard it is.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You saw the new lighthouse, right?
Yeah, exactly. I went up there. It's sweet. How about that? Yeah,
Nice.
that's pretty sweet.
Yep. Get you on that big board up there, man. Well, it's good talking
Yeah,
to you.
exactly.
All right.
Drake,
Yeah,
it's
awesome.
great.
Thank y'all for having me on.
You're very welcome. Anytime. Door's always open.
Door's always open. You'll be seeing me a lot. I'll see you, buddy.
Sweet. Appreciate y'all.
All right.
See ya.
See ya.